Hello guys, Nelson here, and the Red Wings just looked absolutely terrible. It was just awful to watch. Disappointment. We lost 10-1. Yes, 10-1. Not joking about it. You can check the score if you want to make sure. But the Red Wings got embarrassed in Montreal, but that's really not the first time this has happened. But it wasn't us who got killed, it was Montreal. Back in December, which is weird because the game was December of 2017, and the last time it happened, it was December 2nd, 1995. I wasn't alive back then, but I watched videos about it and stuff I learned about it, and it was back when Patrick Roy played. I believe it was 95. But Patrick Roy played for the Montreal Canadiens, and that's when Montreal lost 11-1 in Montreal against Detroit. That's back then when Detroit had like all the great Russian players that they had. They had Eisenman, Shanahan, all those great players, and I think it was like 9-0. I think it was 9-10. I think can't figure out what it was. And Patrick Roy was fed up. And I don't blame him. It's like, why would you keep him out there for that long? Like, seriously. It made no sense. You were going to lose the game anyway, so put in your backup goalie. And I'm not sure if they had a backup goalie or not, but still, why would you leave him in there that long? And they lost 11-1, and Patrick Roy eventually signed with the Colorado Avalanche, who was fed up with the Montreal Canadiens. And yeah, so it seemed like Montreal had a grudge against us, but Montreal, they played well. You just could not play any better of how Montreal played. They also had a shorthanded goal. I think somebody scored a hat trick in that game as well by Montreal. And Peter Mrazek, I don't like him. Like his first year, he played pretty good. He made some outstanding saves, and then I think one of his second or third season, he just slumped. Never to be seen again. 1 year wonder, really. And basically, he gave up 5 goals. We were down 5-0. I think it was the second period, and then decided to put Howard in. Howard did the same thing, but it's like, can you really blame Howard? There was probably a few bad goals, but Montreal played excellent, and our game plan was awful. Our offense was awful, our defense was awful, it was awful to even watch. It was just horrible. It was just terrible. I don't know what the Red Wings were doing. I don't know if they were on something or what, but it was garbage playing. And it was in Montreal. But it's like, seriously, this had to happen. Like, Corey Price, he did play good in this game. But Peter Mrazek, he's 2-4. This awful record. The Red Wings are 10-12-5, which is terrible. This team needs to turn around and get back to their winning ways. It's going to be a while, though. It's going to be at least a half decade to even 7 years before Detroit becomes the team that they were. At least a playoff team, I think. It's going to be a while. Detroit's going to make better draft choices. They're going to have to trade players. Need to trade. Like, I would say trade Peter Mrazek, but he's garbage. No one's going to want him. And then, like, we would say Howard, but Howard's like the only goalie we have, so we have to keep him. But we should trade Mike Green. He has some good value. He is a good defenseman. Like, we probably should keep Nyquist and Tatar, even though they're not the best players. But and Zennerberg, he's probably going to be out the door eventually, probably in like either this season or next season. He'll probably be out the door, and yeah, that's really it for this video. Detroit, pretty much got their asses kicked. Got handled, got played well. Like, I'll get props. Montreal played good. I'm not a hater. But Detroit played sloppy. They played like trash. They played like... I'm hoping the coach can I'm hoping their next practice is like hell, because that was awful. It was awful hockey, and that shouldn't be happening. And Detroit's been playing awful lately. It's not even funny. And the Pistons are making the Red Wings look silly, because the Pistons are playing really good right now. And you would think that wouldn't be happening, but no, the Pistons are playing really well last night. I mean, really well this year, even though they lost last night to the Sixers. But the Red Wings are just playing awful. They're under 500. Like, that's no excuse. They're probably going to be one of the worst teams yet again last year. They're like, what, number 5 of the worst team last year. So, yeah, that's really it for this video, guys. I'm always a Red Wings fan no matter what. Like, if you leave your team because they suck, then you're not a true fan. But anyway, guys, please drop a like, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and see you guys next time. Go Red Wings.